Shopping for Ganesh Chathurthi has started in the city of Chennai, and we're at Eldams Road Market, a very important market which will be packed with people during Ganesh Chathurthi. Even last year we couldn't even stand here at that point, but right now you don't see much people owing to the pandemic situation. In fact, what you saw in my hand earlier, these are actually immerse seeds. You could see little Ganeshas being prepared over here. These are the idols. They are getting the final touch, a nice watery coat and then a gold paint. And finally, these seeds will become the Ganesha's eyes. These are called immerse seeds, and it's a very important part. It actually plays during Ganesh Chathurthi here, and they have all kind of work is being done. However, this year the preparations and the sale is entirely different, all because of the pandemic situation. Even the sale is very less. You could see around in the marketplace itself is completely, you don't see much people here. That's a kind of a little bit shocking but understandable effect because of COVID-19 infection, and exactly because of this only the Tamil Nadu government has also gone ahead and they have decided that this year they will not allow any kind of public display of Ganesh idols. Probably that's the reason we couldn't find any large Ganesh idols in the city itself. In fact, last year there were so many different varieties of Ganeshas, each a minimum of 5 feet to a maximum of 11 feet, all different Ganesh idols made of clay. We had Dr. Ganesha, military Ganesha. Everybody's profession was paid respect through Ganesh idols. This year we don't find that. Not just that, this year you will also, the Tamil Nadu government has also not given permission for any kind of procession owing to Ganesh Chathurthi. And finally, immersion cannot be done in a larger group. In fact, this was contended in Madras High Court, and Madras High Court also agreed with Tamil Nadu government, and they very clearly mentioned that there is a reason behind it, and that's the reason this time immersions can be done only in individual capacities. People have to take their own idol and they have to immerse it, that too in water bodies and not in Marina Beach. So all these rules and regulations have been imposed this year. Even after all this, people are coming over, they are buying items. What you see is actually a beautiful umbrella that also goes along with the Ganesh idol. This is actually a very important aspect for here, and children love it. So this way Ganesh Chathurthi is being celebrated this year also. But keeping in mind, even though pro-Hindu groups went ahead, a lot of battle also took over it. In fact, manliness of Tamil Nadu government was also questioned by certain Hindu groups. Tamil Nadu government did not budge because it knew that every day we are reporting a minimum of 5,800 cases and an average of 115 people dying because of COVID-19. And in this situation, we cannot take any kind of risk. This is the government's reasoning for going ahead and imposing strict rules. Not just that, since the lockdown period, not be it any kind of religion, larger gathering has not yet been allowed, and they claim that they have to follow rules and regulations, all because they want to save the people, and that's the reason they have gone ahead and taken this decision. This market, which will be packed with hundreds and hundreds of people, you do not see much people at this location, and anybody who could see over here, they are following social distancing, they are wearing a mask and coming over, and they are buying idols and everything else that goes along for Ganesh Chathurthi. With camera person Sukumar, Pramod Madhav for Marina.